flies away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Casey Washington out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
1. Third and a lone yard coming up. Staying with Robinson. They'll have the first down and even more. Galloping inside the 40. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Jaguars 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, lock.
On the give, it's Tugu. Well, his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
The 27-yard line.
Easy. Route.
They go play action. Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey.
Tootin with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On red. 13. Hey, go. Let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence working from the gun. Look underneath here for ETN. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Hey, go, go! Hot! So what's up?
Third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try.
45-yard attempt.
It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix finds his man over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. There's offense, I get a completion. I get a win. There's a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can't get to win-win.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on third and long. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
48-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Another carry for Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Third and 1. It's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, that's when they should have run instead.
going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion. Huh.
Fourth down, here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a turnover.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Hey, easy. Go, go. Let's go. Hey, kid.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
11. Son, this one's a hunt.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Son, here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Here's a screen for two. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good. Get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Robinson. A lot of space ahead. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
Jaguars 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out To kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, come on.
Now Lawrence. He's got ground on the slant. And he's got cold at the spot. He will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hey, run.
Lawrence throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On play action now, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
On red.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I understand that, Kurt. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
That return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
41-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix working from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. There he goes on the right side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Who with the extra point? And the Falcons lead by 15 now.
28, Jaguars 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Time
off.
left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
You don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach, pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to have a touchdown. Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Gone, this is hot! Here we go.
Headed left. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He was brought up at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion! Hey,
From the gun, ETN gets it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
go, go! 30 left!
Air it out on 3rd. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
11.
They're going for this. Trying for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
42. Jaguars 13. Bradley
Out to kick it
Pinion
away.
set
Here's
to kick
Pinion.
off.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Motion him out of the backfield left. Lawrence with it on 1st. Pass caught by Strange. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you. but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Decent 24. Next one's hot. Hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going deep this time. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on third down. They'll throw, third and long. He's going for it himself. Lawrence is hit, the ball is loose. And they scoop it up, they can still run with it. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. Now running here with Tootin. Galloping inside the 40. Hits the 20. He cuts it right sideline. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for two.
The Jaguars will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for two, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
42. Jaguars.
Quarterback's
21.
best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 19-18.
Drive begins with a run. Here's Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready.
From the shotgun, Penix made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception, and now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, Kit, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Take it easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. What? Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They go play action. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, hot.
Here we go on fourth, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Lawrence's pass.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action, here's Penix. Penix on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First and 10, on to Robinson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 45-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. He is down at the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Handoff to Robinson, running right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They give to Algier from the gun. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To the air with Penix. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Jaguars
Get another
21.
shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it
Bradley
directly at his
Pinion
coach,
set to
because
kick
it
off.
feels like they've got this one in hand.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Darn, they try to...
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
13, Luke! Luke! Hey, Tremaine.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. The check down goes to Tootin. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. Goes to the hurry up here. On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Hey!
First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Ready up!
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion! Lion, this way, side!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
On red. Hey, Ginger, attack!
To the air on 3rd and long. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. Brings us to 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Go, go!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Play fake. Penix. Pass is cut at the 9. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Liner run in, Algier. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons keep running away with this. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights.
Jaguars,
And the
21.
Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Go, go, let's go.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars
30
first
left.
down.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Keanu Benton on the coverage.
Here's the 20. Sink right. Hey, tomato, tomato. Right.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
The motion a receiver left.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass into the 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey,
On the give, it's Tootin. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hey.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Completed to his running back. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Falcons 52. Jaguars.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
For the Jaguars.
And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Carter up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Hut, hut!
Carter again. That second down run is only going to manage a yard. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go! Bang, bang! Let go!
Third down, give to Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko! Go!
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
49-yard line.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Clark Phillips with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returnable from the one. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Lawrence to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
These are 24. Same break. Soko. Hot.
Throw here, third down. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
And Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
On the red.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. First down from the 42.
Gain of 15. First down.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Done. It's on hot. Hey, Smash.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Big alert! Big alert! Street! Pigs! Pigs! Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Easy, Ralph, Ralph!
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. On third and 2, here's Lawrence. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Hey, hey, hey.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching